Good morning, everyone. I am not going to be able to do my live video at 1 o'clock today at my new scheduled time. So far, I have not made it at my new scheduled time. So I wanted to jump in here and do a video with you just now so that I could get one done at all. My children are here. They are loud, and so they're supposed to be downstairs, and I think they are, but you can still hear them. So hopefully it won't be too noisy and crazy in here. I really don't have a lot of show and tell. That's why I don't have the camera facing me. But hi, here I am. I'll show you this. I've got this going up on the blog later this week, and that's all I'm going to tell you about that. And I don't have a lot else to show you because I have a lot of stuff made, but none of it's on the blog yet. So, we are going to make this card. I made this for Kylie Bertucci's International Blog Highlight, which will be up at 5 p.m. my time today. So that's Central. So maybe check back later for the blog post, and I would love for you to vote for me if you don't mind. So we're going to make this card. The theme for the blog highlight is Sympathy, so I went ahead and made this. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Sorry. We're going to make this watercolor emboss resist card for the blog highlight. So let's get started. I've got a piece of watercolor paper here, and I'm using the Colorful Seasons stamp set. You had me at leaves. Good morning, Vivian. Yeah, I know this stamp set and die set. There's coordinating dies. They are just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I've got the Colorful Seasons stamp set and one of the dies from the Seasonal Layers Thinlits. Those are available together in a bundle for 10% off. And the Sympathy, the With Sympathy is from Rose Wonder, which is a really nice set, but I don't care for roses as much. So I really have this for sentiments, and they're beautiful sentiments. And oh, there goes the first screech of the video. So this will be fun. Okay, so I have my aqua painter here, and let me see. Oh no, wait, we don't want to aqua paint first because we've got to emboss first. So, all right, here's my Versamark, and my embossing powder is, I apparently put it away. So let's find the white embossing powder. That's my new one. Where's my other one? No, wait, that's my new one. Yep, nope, this was my new one. Okay, so we're gonna emboss first, and what I did was I stamped this gorgeous maple leaf, the detailed one, just kind of all over right here. The fun part is that it's hard to see it when you're stamping it, and this is watercolor paper. It's not Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper because I keep forgetting to order Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper, and I'm completely out. So, I'm running my embossing buddy over it to get the static off, and that actually really does work. And I'm stamping in Versamark, which is the watermark ink. It takes a lot longer to dry, so we use that for embossing usually. You could also use it to just make a kind of a tone-on-tone watermark image on a card. So I'm going to start in this corner and go out. So, and you really can't see, you really have to kind of look for it once it's stamped. And I'm just trying not to overlap any of the leaves, though that's not going to hurt the card if I do. Alright, let's see, this one, I'll go here. Ooh, I smell breakfast. My husband's making sausage for the kids. We're going to do this one right here. The kids and I, not my husband, but the kids and I are going to my mom's today. My mom is also going to my mom's today. She's here right now. She came in for little Cat's 2nd birthday. She's 2 years old. I can't believe it. Not my mom, my toddler. So she came in for that. I'm stamping off the page over here because I kind of want this going in a slant. Do one more right there. And hopefully that turned out with a nice pattern. And so we will find out. So my mom came in for that, and then she's going back today. And the reason I can't do my video this afternoon is she's taking my mother-in-law with her, my babysitter. She's not just my babysitter, but that was my first thought was, oh, I can't do my live video. So she's taking my mother-in-law with her, and we are going up as soon as I get us packed. And so I was going to wait and go after my video this afternoon, but we'll probably go some point this morning. But I haven't packed anything yet. Okay, so yeah, I was just making sure I didn't use clear embossing powder. So that's why I'm in here early this morning. They went and did a van tour of Austin yesterday, and they said it was really good. All right, I think I just rubbed off some of that powder. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so that's why I have a little bit of vocal fry going on this morning. Sorry. Okay, so fix that. Put this back into the container. I know a lot of people like to put their embossing powder in a different, like in a plastic storage container and just keep it in there all the time, but I really like the tiny jars because they don't take up a lot of space in my craft room. Okay, so finally I will get to blow drying this sucker. You can see the embossed images when the paper is angled. Yes, yes, you can. It's still hard though on the watercolor, on the watercolor papers sometimes, so. And last night when I was doing it with no sunlight, I couldn't see it at all. I was squinting and holding it right up to my face. It was kind of funny. Okay, I'm going to hit this with the heat tool until it's shiny. And I'm going to take my hand out of there because that burns. Yeah, so we had a little Minnie Mouse party for my 2-year-old because she adores Minnie Mouse, and she got everything Minnie Mouse. Like all her presents were either clothes or something Minnie Mouse. And it was funny because we did the party kind of right at nap time, and it was just our family and her two grandmothers, and we did it right at nap time. And when we got near the end, she just started chucking her presents. She was over it. She's like, no, I don't want any more of this stuff. I don't want any more toys. So like we gave her big present from us, which is a little Minnie Mouse, I don't know, whatever they are on the Roadster Racers. She and Daisy have their little handy helper thing. Gave her a handy helper headquarters. By the time she got to that, she was just like, she kept picking it up and chucking the pieces like, no, I don't want this. Get it away from me. I'm tired of toys. I'm tired of new things. Just leave me alone. She was pretty funny. I got it on video because she just was chucking all the pieces of that thing. She is a little, she's fun. She's a stinker. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here with the color is, I've got Soft Sky. I absolutely love all these colors together. So I'm squeezing the Soft Sky ink pad, and I've got it open so that I can use this ink right here. But first I'm gonna, I kind of just wanted a little bit of, I forgot to squeeze this before I started. It might take a minute for, that's not good. It's not completely clear. Okay. It might take, all right, there we go. Got some water coming out. I've got a little bit of soft sky. I'm going to put a little bit of soft sky on this point, and I don't want it touching the leaves. So I've kind of got it out to the side. I was like, I'll kind of give the hint of a little bit of crisp fall sky over here. And that's kind of what this little part is about. Okay, so I forgot to bring in a baby wipe. That's the easiest way to get all the ink off of your aqua painter. So I'm gonna be, to make this go faster, I'm gonna be kind of drying this between layers of color. So I'm gonna hit this with the tool again. I kind of like how it looks best if you let it dry naturally, but it still looks pretty cool if you hit it with the heat tool. Okay, so now the first color I'm going to start with on my leaves. I believe I started, try to remember how I did this last night at 11 o'clock. I almost went live at 10 last night, and I was like, no, just wait. Okay, so then I'm coming in here with Peekaboo Peach, and I'm trying to get just the tips of the leaves. I want this a little more subtle, this color, and I'm just doing kind of at an angle all around the border of the leaves. I'm not messing with these leaves down in the corner. I want a little bit more color on them here. So we're going to fill this in with Tangerine Tango in a few minutes. Okay. So, I hope I don't run out of water. I might run out of water, but the bathroom is right there, and I can refill. Okay, so that's Peekaboo Peach there. And so you've already got the white on the leaves showing through. Love, love, love. And now I'm going to do Tangerine Tango. Alright, now Tangerine Tango, I'm coming in behind the Peekaboo Peach. I might overlap it a little bit. Oh, I love this color. This is my favorite orange. And I'm just kind of coming in a line kind of behind my Peekaboo Peach line. That's pretty. Can try to blend it a little bit, but really don't have to. It's gonna dry pretty either way. Okay, and now since my next color is Old Olive and I don't want this to just turn into an ugly brown, I'm gonna go ahead and dry it with the heat tool again. When you've already embossed, you're reheating all this embossing powder. If you heat embossing powder for too long, it will burn, and it just kind of like, I don't know, melts and makes your paper just really ugly. So, so that's why when I'm doing this, I'm moving the heat tool really fast because I don't want to burn that embossing powder. All right, now we're gonna go for some Old Olive. Dilute this a little bit. I don't want it too dark. I'm gonna fill in here, maybe a little up at the top, a little bit of brown in there, which is fine. Oh, that green. Old Olive is such a nice color for fall and Christmas. I use this color a lot, especially this time of year. Oh, I do want to tell you all about Paper Pumpkin. Oh, Vivian, did you get your kit for September? It's so pretty. I'm taking it to my mom's with me because I'm really excited about it. I got mine yesterday. Oh, yes. This is so pretty. So the October and November kits for Paper Pumpkin are both going to be Christmas themed and for cards and gift giving. And they're going to coordinate with each other. You don't have to have both kits to make completed projects, but your October projects and your November projects are going to kind of coordinate together. They're going to be, they're going to work together. So sign up before October 10th if you want to get in on that. And then if you just want 1 month of it, you can drop after that or pause or cancel. Or you can wait and just do it for November. But both of them are going to be Christmas, which those are our most popular ones, and those are always, I think, the best all year. So I'll put up my Paper Pumpkin sign-up link. Okay, now I'm coming in with some chocolate chip. I really like chocolate chip for fall. Makes a good coffee color too, especially if your husband likes his coffee really dark like mine does. Or maybe you do. I just don't. I'm not a coffee person. I'm just putting in a little bit of brown behind this green. Oh, this is pretty. Sorry, I hate to keep complimenting my project over and over, but I love the way these colors are together. Okay, now I'm going to come back in and put some Tangerine Tango in between there and the, the soft sky. And, oh, there it is. My kit, I love that there's a leaf stamp. Oh, yes, yes, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty leaf stamp. Yeah, I mean, I love our vintage leaves. And I have that, but I was really excited. And I like the sentiments, too. Sentiments are really cute. And they're like gift tags and pillow boxes. I might film because I'm going to take I might film a non-live video. Here, I'm going to put some water on this first so it's not so heavy and thick. And now I'm going to fill this in with darker orange so it doesn't look weird. So I'm going to take it to my mom's, and I might film a non-live video that I'll upload when I get back, because I can't upload it at my mom's because her internet is really, really bad. It's one of my goals in life is to get my mom better internet. Of course, you usually don't care because you're at the lake and we're outside a lot. But at night, it'd be nice to have some internet. I'm trying to download a few episodes of One Tree Hill. That's my current Netflix binge. Trying to download a few episodes of One Tree Hill before I go. Okay, I got that all wet so that the color isn't so strong when I fill this in. So, yeah, trying to download that a little bit before I go, because otherwise, all you can do at night is go to sleep. What fun is that? Okay. So, this is kind of looking... Okay, let's try that. So now we still have the Peekaboo Peach in here, but now we've got Tangerine Tango surrounding it. So I'm going to hit that with the heat tool one more time, and then we're going to stamp the sentiment. Just want to make sure this is all dry. Pretty. The thing I like better on this card is that I left this line of soft sky, but I didn't manage to do that on here. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I filled in soft sky before, and I didn't do that this time. Oh yeah, I still have a little bit more stamping. I have this tiny leaf. This tiny leaf is actually not from the same set. This is from Mary Cafe, which is right here. This goes with the coffee cup framelits, and it matches all of our coffee stuff. And so, yeah, it's really cute. It's got Christmas, fall, you got apple cider, you've got Halloween here, Happy New Year, I love you, so this is going to work for Valentine's Day. This is like all the seasons on that, plus a lot of stamps that work for other things too. So I have this tiny leaf stamp from Mary Cafe. I'm going to stamp that in Tangerine Tango. Just make sure I'm dry. Yep, I'm dry. The matching sets for Paper Pumpkin for the next 2 months is Super Fun Time. Super Fun Time, wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry. So I'm having to stand on my tiptoes and look around my camera holder to see comments. So that's why I'm like, it's taking me a long time to read comments. But yes, I agree, Vivian. I'm very excited. Their Christmas kits are always the best pumpkin kits. And they've been all really good since April. Not that they weren't before April, but it's like April hit and they suddenly stepped up their game. They're really good. For some reason, I'm only stamping half leaves on this. That's okay. Okay, and then I have one more leaf to stamp. That's the Old Olive Tiny Maple Leaf. This is from Colorful Seasons. I'm still on screen, right? Yeah. Okay, so I've got Old Olive here. And I'm just going to kind of stamp right on that line where the Tangerine Tango meets the Soft Sky. I should have done that one a little bit higher. But I can't do just 2 leaves. It's got to be 3. Okay. So there we go. Pretty, pretty. And now I've got chocolate chip somewhere on my desk, right here. And I'm going to stamp the With Sympathy up here. I'm really proud of myself, y'all. I have blog posts scheduled up all the way through Saturday. And I already have them on the blog and on Facebook ready to go. I'm feeling pretty ahead of the game right now. Of course, then I'll get back on Saturday and I'll be like, I don't have anything for next week. But anyway, y'all will be covered while I'm gone, so check back every day. Okay, so that was from Rose Wonder. And now we're going to stamp the inside of our card. This is Piece of Very Vanilla. I like to use Very Vanilla when I'm using watercolor paper because they go together better than watercolor paper and Whisper White. So I'm looking for, what did I do on the inside? Okay, some full strength leaves and some stamped off leaves. So we're going to do that really fast. Love to finish the inside of my cards. Okay. And then this one I'll do stamped off. Do a full strength one here. Stamped off there. Might do another full strength one right there. And then that one right there. Good. Okay. And then I think I used chocolate chip again. Yep, chocolate chip. This also is from Rose Wonder. This, You're in My Thoughts and Prayers. Let me line it up with my grid paper. If you don't have the grid paper is really great for lining up where you're stamping if you're not using like a positioner like the Misty, which I usually don't use those in my live videos because it just adds to my setup. Okay, so there's the inside of our card, and now we need this copper maple leaf, and I've got my big shot right here. Move everything out of the way for it. Okay. All right, and my copper paper and my maple leaf are right here. Okay, a little tip when you're running the foil sheets through the Big Shot, I'm going to, so I'm going to cut this leaf from the, and this is detailed, so I'm going to run it through a few times. But I'm going to also put a piece of cardstock on top of the foil because the little lines that you get in here will emboss into your foil. Like all these little cut lines will emboss into your foil if you don't have something between the foil and the cutting plate. So I'm sticking a piece of cardstock on top, and plus that helps with cutting these detailed dies anyway. So anytime you're cutting on foil, just make sure that you put a piece of cardstock between your cutting plate and your foil. That way, because otherwise it won't just emboss what you're cutting, it'll emboss the whole sheet of paper with those lines. And so then you kind of have your whole line of foil paper is kind of messed up. I mean, it still works and you can still use it, and I do, but okay. So let's see if I can get this to come out. I left all the little bits in when I did this last night, so I'm going to see if I can get them to all stay in this time. And a couple of them came out, but that's all right. So you can punch all the little bits out or use the die brush. I've lost my die brush, which is really irritating because I use it a lot, and I don't know what happened to it. So you can get all the bits out, or you can just do what I did and leave them in and glue it down, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, so multi-purpose liquid glue, favorite glue. So when I take my paper pumpkin kits somewhere, I have 3 of them that I haven't done, and I'm going to do them all at my mom's this weekend. When I take my paper pumpkin kits somewhere, I grab a thing of this glue, a pair of paper snips, and a clear block. I'll either grab the block that comes with the paper pumpkin because it's really thin, or I'll throw in a full-size D block there. They're the same size, so any stamp that fits on the paper pumpkin block will fit on the D block. So yeah, I'll grab all of that and take it with me, and just throw it in the box and it all fits, and then you've got your full crafting kit there. Okay, I'm going to glue this leaf down. I really should wait and do this after I have tied on my ribbon, because okay, just a little bit below Sympathy. Really, what you should do. Don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do. Tie your ribbon first, and then put this up under your ribbon so that you have it exactly in the right spot. Okay, this is the 3/8 inch mini chevron ribbon. It's gorgeous ribbon, and it's very obedient. It totally does your bidding. If you say be a pretty bow, it says, oh, absolutely, I would love to be a pretty bow for you. So it's very soft, very easy to tie. So I'm just gonna, let's see, we want it right there, just under Sympathy, to highlight that sentiment a little bit. I am not very good at Sympathy cards, so I was really happy when this one turned out last night. Oh, see, look, first try. Ah! How often does that happen on live video? Not very often. Usually I have to fiddle. I am going to reposition just a little, because I don't want my bow covering up my sentiment. So I'm going to move it a little bit lower. And you can make your loop smaller if it's covering your sentiment. I think we'll be all right here. Okay, pretty. And then glue in our insert, and then we're done. Can you believe it? Seems like a really short crafting session, but I wanted to make sure I got it in today, since Tuesday's my day for live, and I can't come in at 1 o'clock because I will be either on the road or already at a place that has really horrible internet. Oh. Okay. We don't have the adhesive remover anymore to get that glue off, but you can use a pink eraser and that'll work. Okay, so there's our card today, the 2 versions. I kind of like it better with this line of soft sky going through it, so that's probably the version that I will enter in the blog highlight contest. So please do vote for me. That'll be up this afternoon at 5 o'clock. That's when I'll put up my blog post and you'll be able to vote. So thanks for joining me this morning. Thank you for the comments. I'm enjoying watching you create. Oh, hi Donna. Thank you for joining me and I'm glad you enjoyed it. So I will see y'all next time. Hopefully, I'll be back in town. So hopefully Tuesday at 1 o'clock Central. And hopefully I'll actually go live on my actual new scheduled time for once. So thanks for joining me. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.